Hi, my name is Blue. I am a tarot reader and not an astrologer, but I did want to talk about this really important time that we're coming into, Mercury Retrograde. Everyone's heard about it. I'm sure you've heard your friends complaining that Mercury is once again in retrograde. This happens every few months or so, it's very common. And when this happens, it sounds like you're saying that the planet is going backwards. It's not. It's an illusion based on where the planet is, where we see that planet. It looks as though Mercury is going backwards because it slows down to such a rapid rate that it appears in astronomy, very different than astrology, to actually be going backwards, but it's not. It's just an illusion. When this happens astrologically, we tend to see a slowdown of a lot of momentum of things that we're trying to get done. Mercury rules communication. So when Mercury goes retrograde, it's a really good time to think about what it is that you want to do moving forward, but not actually to take action. It's not a good time for moving into big contracts or making any big decisions or making any big moves. It's the perfect time, though, to evaluate some of the lessons that you've learned and reevaluate sort of like the things you've experienced, and make plans for the future, but not to actually put them in motion. So that's what that time is really good for. It's sort of like a vacation. If you have the right perspective on how to deal with Mercury retrograde, you can handle it in a really responsible and enlightened sort of way. If you do tend to need to, let's say, check your email or, save some files, don't be surprised when everything goes awry. Because communication does also rule technology, a lot of the times emails get lost, phone calls get dropped. You can really expect any number of catastrophic technological issues. A lot of people break their phones. Things do fall just smash on the ground. It's a tough time. And this is why people have this reaction to Mercury retrograde. However, Mercury is going direct almost as we speak. Actually, as I record this, and I thought it would be fun to launch while this is happening. Mercury is going direct, and so is every other planet. Now, this is a rare occurrence, but it's not as rare as people think. It happens about once a year. Again, not an astrologer. However, we're talking about every single planet going direct, and what is really rare about this is it's happening for a whole month. It's going to be from January 7th. Well, we're really moving into it now. So early on the 8th into February 6th, we have a whole month to get stuff done. So I thought maybe it would be fun if I pulled a few cards as a sort of forecast as to what to expect. I am a professional tarot reader. So what we can expect, the card I pulled was the Five of Cups, or Five of Pentacles in reversal. What this basically means is that we are coming out of hard times. So especially anyone who's been having struggles with money and finance, right now you can expect to find some better luck. You can expect to, if you've been looking for a job or if you've been waiting for a promotion, now is the time to push for it. You can really, it's the end of hard times. You also find that your self-confidence is going to start coming back. So anyone who's been struggling with just a low self-esteem or any issues in that of that nature, you're going to be finding that you're feeling really good about yourself and believing in what you can accomplish and what you can do. And it's going to be a huge relief, because if your last year was anything like mine, it's going to be a big relief. So then I pulled another card for what are the obstacles? What can we look to kind of try to overcome throughout this time? And I pulled the Six of Swords in reversal. Basically, this is saying that we're going to have some challenges letting go. And based on the next card that I pulled, I feel like it's sort of it's a warning regarding the next issue that's going to come up. But it's a blessing in disguise. We just have to have some faith in ourselves, and we have to believe that when we feel the Five of Pentacles happening in reversal, when we feel that self-confidence, we have to go with it. We have to kind of go, oh, there it is, and run with that emotion and run with that feeling. And staying very healthy right now is really important. Eating right, making sure you're getting enough rest, making sure you're getting enough sleep. Ask yourself if you've had any water today. It's an important question. You sort of need it to survive. It is definitely going to be easier to make some tough decisions. A lot of us have been wavering on some big choices, and those answers are going to start to come with a lot more organic nature. It is going to be trying, and you have been trying, but it's just, there's challenges in the way here. So this is the obstacle to look out for. And then the blessing in disguise is our own subconscious. So we have some shadow stuff that we need to focus on. That's why I'm saying that letting go is reference to this card, because we do have some shadow aspects, probably pieces of ourselves that just don't serve us anymore, that need to be shed, need to be let go of, so that we can move on. And then we will be able to be enlightened by our own subconscious. Pay attention to your dreams during this time as well. Your spirits may have some really interesting insight for you during this time. Yeah, and that's basically it. Book a reading at the link below, and I'll see you guys next time.